Hi, this is Mary Bogart, and today I'm going to do the interpretation for the Seven of Swords in reverse. The Seven of Swords in reverse can have both a positive and a negative meaning. In its positive sense, it means that you're going to get an apology. Somebody's going to tell you that you're right. That can be both in the workplace, that you will be acknowledged for doing a lot of your hard work, that someone else who is trying to take credit for it is not going to be able to. They're going to acknowledge your job that you did. It can also be in a personal relationship where they didn't think that what you were saying was correct, and now they realize, oh, it turned out you gave good advice and I should have followed it. Let me give you an apology. So this can be a very, very positive card. Now, it can also be positive in the fact that if you suffered a loss, like through theft, somebody has stolen something from you, that the person who stole it not only is going to get caught, but your goods are going to be returned to you. I had this happen where I did a reading for a couple that came in, and they were going to go on a trip. They own their own business, and they said, how's the trip going to go? Well, the Seven of Swords popped up reverse, and everything else about their trip seemed just fine. And I was like, listen, you guys need to be very, very careful. Somebody's probably going to steal something from you. Turns out the day they were leaving for the trip, their little money bag they were taking to the bank for deposits, somebody apparently was aware they had that, and they robbed them. But the person that robbed them, someone else saw them, called the cops, and so the cops were on the scene almost immediately. The person that robbed him dropped the money bag and kept on going. The goods were returned to my client, and the bad guy was all caught, all inside of like 30 minutes. So it all turned out okay. Now, this the Seven of Swords reversed can be negative if we're dealing with a situation of somebody, usually in a work situation, is trying to do the same thing they've always done. It can pop up in relationships, personal relationships, if you've got somebody who's maybe suffering from some level of autism or whatever, maybe has some reason that they just don't ever change their behavior. They're always doing the same behavior, real OCD type thing. And then in that instance, that's going to be more of a negative type card, because what that card is going to be telling the person is you need to think out of the box in order to salvage this relationship. You need to change how you're doing things. Constantly doing things the exact same way, whether it be in business or in the relationship, isn't going to make things any better. We do need to think outside the box. But most of the time, Seven of Swords reversed is very positive. Somebody's going to offer to help you. Somebody's going to acknowledge that you did a good job. So your money's going to be returned to you, or what was stolen is coming back. It's usually a very positive card. And that is the Seven of Swords in reverse.